Hello guys, it's Rosa Hart. Give me a second, I need to pull up the stream and Twitch inputs. First, Twitch inputs. There we go. Bookmark. Welcome. Press A. Yeah, so this is the first one. Yeah, this is the first one. Ready for my reading voice. Episode 1, the first turnaround. About. Yes. Yes. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him! I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. Decision Court District Lobby number 2. Boy, I'm nervous. So am I, right? So am I. Right. Oh. Howdy. Yeah, Chief. Hey there, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Me too. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Man, Phoenix, what did you get us into? It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Of course you do. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? This is a stupid plan, right? Yes. Actually, I kind of owed my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an ace attorney. Oh, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him this much. Of course you do. It's over! My life! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! Well, he is guilty. I'm going to do it! I'm going to die! Sounds like he wants to die. Serves him right. What did you say? Nothing right. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Okay, I'll totally do that. What did you just say? Nothing right. Give me the death sentence. I'm not afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. I'll shoot you right now if you want, Larry. Yes, please. No. Fine. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for the girlfriend's death. The newspaper says it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright, and I'm Rosa Hart. Go away, meanie. Here's my story. And mine. My first case is a very simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that arrested was the unlucky step dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. It's the 23rd years I knew him, and it's usually been true. He has a knack of getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck and terrible taste. What? But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. Annoying guy. Can you stop with that? No. Then I owe him one, which is why I took this case to clear his name. I hope he's guilty. I hate you. Too bad. And that's just what going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. This is court number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous myself. I'm not, but I guess I'm on Phoenix's side. The guy on the other side's not cute enough to stand by. Ugh. Oh, good. Your court judges this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, give me the confirmation. Okay. Turn on tablet. Okay. Circumstance. Drake, give me the circumstance. Thank you. I think we should have a test here. No. ascertain your readiness. How does readiness? Yeah, readiness. I got it right the first time. Readiness. I think we should have a test of you to power forgot of your readiness. Wow, I suck. Yes, Your Honor. Go. Hands shaking, eyes fading. I'm perfectly fine, right? Except for memory problems. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concise. Yes, Your Honor. Please state the name of the defender in this case. Mayfair! The defendant. Mayfair. Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going soon, is there? Listen, right? The defendant is the one on the trial. Your client? I mean, that's about as basic as you can get, right? I put my foot in it this time. I got to relax. I'm sorry, I can't hear your answer. Answer one more time. Please state the name of your offender in this case. Phoenix, right, Your Honor. The defender is me, right? Right! Have you... They lost your mind focus. Right is guilty. We heard it here now, guys. Yeah, we know. You're his lawyer! Oh yeah, right. This is no laughing matter. Did you pass the bar, Sam, didn't you? No, I'm sorry, Mia. I'm sorry. Phoenix has a person who's never been a lawyer in her life. And is stupid. Has a reading problem on top of that. I'm not stupid. And I'm pretty smart. My reading's lower than it should be. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. Please state the name of the Larry Butts! The defendant? Well, the Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct! It only took you like 3 tries. Tries wrong. God. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is the murder trial. Tell me what the victim name is. Who? Ah! I knew this one. Glad I read the case so many times. Well, I didn't, Phoenix. Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm throwing a blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? No, we're not. Miss May, we're not up to this. You didn't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim name. I just forgot. I think I felt a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is listed in the court record. Please just push the R button to check it anytime, okay? May, are you okay? R button. There's no R button. May, this is real life. We're in a courtroom in real life. What are you talking about? What R button? Remember to check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging. Oh no. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in the case? My lawyer badge. Mayfair, 27. Larry Butts, 23. The victim, It's not candy. Kindle stone. So Woodson Pay did it. Mayfair! Oh. Mayfair? What? What? How can I be the victim? Oh, right. Sorry, it's the first name popped in my head. And this, the court records button. Use it when you press R. There's no R button in real life, babe. Yeah. Cinderblock. Wasn't it Miss Cinderblock? The person in question was the victim of murder, not thank you. Inconceived naming, Mr. Wright. Right? If you forget something, use the R button to check the court record and jog your memory. Bang! What did I tell you? This is reality. There is no R button in reality. I should be kicked out of this court block to tell you the truth. A mistake in court could cost you the case. I know. I should be kicked out of court immediately. I'm the worst lawyer in the world. I'll ask you again. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in the case? Alright. The victim name is Grundy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what's the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned! Alright. Was she poisoned by poison? You're asking me! Chief, help me out. Check the court record! The R button! Renumber? Damn it, May! I told you this is reality! Jeez, give me a break. Let me ask again! She died because she was strangled! Right, she was strangled. Wasn't she? Please tell me that was you talking to yourself? If you wish to hang yourself, Mr. Wright, you're welcome, but not inside my courtroom. We should leave, Mr. Wright. We're stuck at this job. I suppose there's nothing but to give you another try. You give me a try like several times, and I should be kicked out. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Everyone say it with me. She was hit by a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct, you idiot! You answered all my questions. I see no reason we shouldn't proceed somehow. Even though you are a complete idiot and have no confidence of winning this case, you're totally going to lose, and Winston Payne's going to win because you're an idiot, Mr. Wright. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I didn't feel relaxed, that's for sure. You shouldn't feel relaxed. I'm the one in control. Well then, 'cause I've always seen people play this game and I always wanted to answer the wrong answers. First, a question for Proston, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain the courtroom just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue, the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court proves into evidence. Mr. Wright, Payne, are you a robot? No. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only damn you, May! That was another word I don't know how to read. Why are you doing this, May, to us? You're making it so much slower. AMMUNITION. How to say it. Actually, I'd find a YouTube video because
French new thick sauce is still the perfect blend of flavorings and now new flavors and well, as shown in this unreal
the way I
thick. I put that shit on everything.
got there. Thank you for the curse word. Ammunitions you have in court. Thank you. I would like that video for being helpful for people who like me who can't read. You'll have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. May, what did I tell you? There is no R button in reality. I see no R button anywhere to hit in reality. This is real life, not a game. Yes, this is going to be a running joke. Mr. Payne, the prosecute may call its first witness. The prosecute calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stands. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecute later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excellent easy. That could be bad. Mr. Butts, it may not true that the victim has recently dumped you. Hey, watch it, buddy! We're getting great together. We're Romeo and Juliet, capital and market attorney. Didn't they all die? Or was it dumped? She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, like, ever. What? It's to you anyway! Mr. Butts, what's your description in general? Or what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the other day before the murder. What you mean? One of them? Lies! Of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to court record. Indeed, she appeared to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Income is great. Apparently that she had several sugar daddies. Sugar. Daddies? Sugar? A sugar daddy Mr. Butt. Hello there! Welcome to my horrible reading. A sugar daddy is when someone pays you money. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be in a sexual way. You leave money, gifts, mostly gifts, mostly gifts from them, but pretty much. Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Well, too bad, Pain. Tell me, Mr. Bucks, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in the wrong direction. Should I? Wait and see what happens. Stop for him to answer. What should we do, audience? Should we stop Larry? Or should we not stop Larry? What a conundrum. We could try to stop Larry, but I doubt it'd do anything. We could just let it unfold like the rebels I am. Let's unfold. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Is there any way that I bring on? No, there's not. Figured because this is on Switch, it might have an option for a backlog for us. You know, when they fucking go off the rails and read faster than I can read. That time I got it, but still. We're going to get to the point where I can't read fast enough, Mr. Drudge. I believe that, of course, the motive is clear to everyone. No, it doesn't. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not my looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I'm gonna stop him from answering. I'll send him a single. Lie. Like a dog! Oh, well, you see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember. Oh, then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling of this. We have a witness that can prove he did it. Did it go to the victim's apartment that day? Well, that simply matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before barking the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Is this your first time playing? Yes, this is my first time playing. I've never played the game, but I have seen some of the game before, so I know some things that's going to happen. But I've never played the game, ever in my life. But I've always wanted to play the game. I think the reason I wanted to play the game was the first time I saw the questions you can answer. I always wondered what would happen if I answered the opposite of what they didn't pick. So I think that what made me not watch a lot of it. But yeah, I've never played the game. But I do know there's a lot of fast tax X that happens and stuff. I do know a few things. And this is the first case, so I know who did it. The first case literally shows you the person that did it. But I've never played the game. I'm trying to do some of the voices that because I've seen to some point, and a person I watched did voices for the characters, and I love them. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecutor may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Bullshit! Please bring Mr. Frank Swinewitz to the stand. I call bullshit! Mr. Swinewitz, you sell newspapers to subscribers. Is that correct? Sure you do. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes! Doesn't he kind of remind you, his smile remind you of Zelda, the masked salesman? For this is who the masked salesman looks on, what he looks like with his mask off. He's just smiling all the time, secretly. Mr. Swinewitz, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court that what you saw on that day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness court. I was going door to door selling subscribers when a man fleeing an apartment. No, he was selling you masses. It's not a newspaper, he's selling masses. I knew it. I thought he must be in a hurry because he just left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her laying there, the woman not moving, dead! How can you... Okay, I can see the blood, so yeah, I would probably assume that too. You're doing good with your voices, and he does kind of remind me of the masked salesman. I know, right? Thank you! It's quite in a fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. How can you tell, mister? I don't see your... that phone's pretty far away. How are you going to grab that without calling someone? I think you can't, because you technically have to go inside to pick up her phone, Mr. Masked Salesman. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. exactly. The man who ran was without a doubt the defender sitting right over there. Liar! Oh. I read that wrong. See, I'm worse at reading. Larry! Not liar. I just want to call him out his bullshit so much that I said that. Why didn't you tell the truth? Because we told him not to, pretty much. Phoenix, right? We shouldn't be a jerk in this at all, Phoenix. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incredible. Why? I wasn't the phone in the victim apartment working. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. I don't know why Payne is a robot for me. I can't do the voice I want for Payne, so he's became a robot. Why Payne? Aren't phone lines supposed to work? I cannot read. Work during out of blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Schwanwitz or / math salesman used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a recording of the blackout for your process. Okay, you guys can yell at me all you like. They don't care. PERUSA. Oh, but I hate not knowing for sure if I said the word right. Perusal! I learned another word, perusal. I cannot read perusal. We found out that. Congratulations. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes! Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to lies in the testimony and the witness you just Gavin. Lies? What? He was lying! Your client is it, right? No. No. Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I post to prove he's not? You hold the key in the evidence. Compare the witness testimonies to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a conviction in there. First, find the conditions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the prediction evidence, present it in and just rub it in the witness face. You mean literally? I'm supposed to grab the item, literally rub it in their face. Look at what I got! Look at what I got! No, Mr. Wright, not literally. Oh. How did you get to learn French again? Move on. Okay. Open the court record with the R button to point out the condition in the testimony. Nay, what did I tell you? This is reality. There is no R button in reality. I don't know why she's obsessed with this R button. There's no R button in real life. I was going door to door to sell subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. It isn't a man's living on an apartment a common sight. I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know, he just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing this crime scene. Shit. The defendant requests that witness refrain from conviction. Of course, what the witness means to say is the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? Da 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 ba 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 ba. Half open, you say. I like to think there are buzzing craving into the desk. The opens the drawer evidence when you press it. Oh my god, we figured out how the R button works in reality! Yes! Looking at me, I never thought this. Huh? There is a hard button! It's just in the drawer desk! What? Mia, why didn't you tell me this? I told you to hit the hard button! Mia! Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I was watching for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see. What happened next? Blah, 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 blah. What gives you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? I want to say no. So bad, Mr. Swin. But I can't. Because that'd be lying. I would want to peek too. And also would want to close the door for them at the same time. So I'd end up peeking because I would, if I had to reach in to close the door, I would. If they didn't notice and they were too far away for me to shout because I'm a good person. Damn it! We climb mountains because they are there. They are there. It's the same thing. Truly, words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Are you sure, Mr. Payne? I don't think you would. You're a robot after all. I made your voice sound like a robot. You're a robot. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So, look into the apartment. What happened next? Da da blah 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 blah. Dead! Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. Dude, there was blood on the floor. Okay, I probably would have not stayed outside like you. I would have gone in and checked if she was okay. If you're telling the truth, which I know you're not, because you showed me you were the criminal. But, I mean, I would have gone inside to see if she was, actually dead and just not bleeding. Call the ambulance. Unlike you, I'd probably have my phone on me. But she wasn't moving. At all. There was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Are you sure? I don't know. That didn't look like a lot of blood to kill to me. In that flashback, we couldn't see. Very well. What happened next? Right. I found myself unable to go inside. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Oh, yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Is it yes or no? Okay. What happened next? Hey, that's my line. You thought to call the police. Does that mean you didn't actually call them? I caught ya! Please listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? Nah. It was working. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean no, it wasn't right. I don't blame you. I would be tricked too. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, what? I didn't blame that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entryway. You still wouldn't have the bloody go in, mister. It would look far enough that your arms couldn't reach it. Maybe? You can't tell. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And the phone wasn't working correctly. What happened next? Went near park. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I didn't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no one at the nearby apartments. Really? I'm surprised. I'm sure you could have found someone. Alright, what time did you call again? 1 p.m. exactly. 1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Does that seem strange to you? Not really. Hey. Press the evidence and convince him. I remember the time exactly. 1 p.m. The man was room. I'll tell you. Are you absolutely sure? Are you absolutely 100% positive? Yes, it was him. No mistake about it. The witness said he was certain. That's all of it. There must be a conviction in there somewhere. And send the court record with the ARPA if something strikes you with suspicion. I'm still mad at you, Maya, for not telling me this desk drawer has the R button in it. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You could have proved me wrong that there was an R button in reality. Then find the evidence and the conviction in his testimony and present it in court. Yeah. Apartment, lying there, dead. Please, go. You're right, probably. Earn time exactly, percent. 4 p.m. X. Oh. I tried to hit A. I'm so used to hitting A to confirm things. X. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Oops. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement was discreet, confidence, the auto report. The officer notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you expect the 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Sure. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Songwich, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Geez, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the competition. Lies always begin with more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Thank you, Mia. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Really, Judge? Really? What's wrong with you? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time was probable. It was probably coming through the TV. Sure it was, buddy. Oh, but there was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Sure. I see. You heard a voice saying on the time, on a tape program. Judge, really? Really, Judge? Really? Have you forgotten something, Judge? Forgotten what? Continue, Judge. Continue. Mr. Wright, you may cross examine the witness. You idiot, Judge. You're the idiot, Mr. Wright. You answered wrong completely. Okay. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. This scene is very lagging on per judgments. I know. Yeah, I've noticed that. Mr. Judge is. I answered wrong at the beginning on purpose of how you can answer who the person that got the victim is, who did the crime, and I said Miss May first, and I also said Phoenix Wright, and they literally just let me do that. It was hilarious. It was fun doing that. I always wanted to do that. When I saw that, I went, I have to do this. I have to collect these too. When I saw those options, when I watched the video of this, and then I stopped it and had to get the game, and I finally got it. So it's like, oh yes, I finally got to ask the questions that I saw, and it was amazing. The judge is an idiot. I shouldn't be a lawyer. Everyone is, because I answered wrong several times. I should not be on this case. Larry should be in jail now. I'm not a competent lawyer. I should be fired. You see, I found the body and I heard the chime. You said heard, not saw. Yes, heard. All I saw was the body laying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, at least of all my watch. You have a watch? I can't tell, there seems to be something in my way. What's this annoying thing in my way in reality? I wish this wasn't reality actually sometimes. Maybe especially when you're not you're in your mind and you're not listening to really what someone is saying. Wouldn't it be nice to just have this annoying box in front of people when they're talking and just see what they're saying? It's like you read all it. It'd be hilarious. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't have heard anything. I don't know if that's true, Miss Wright. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's No! I don't know how to read! No! Why? Why did we do this? This is also... The downside of playing this game is I'm not the best reader. And I know it. Ludicrous! Yes, he wouldn't hear anything. My reading level is lower than I should be. It's great. I have to agree with the prosecutor. Judge, witness, continue your testimony. For the same time, probably came from TV. Are you sure it was the TV and not a radio? Mr. Wright, that wouldn't solve anything at all. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. I feel so bad for you guys when I have to type in the word just to find out what it's saying because I can't read it. At least my tablet's here. Hey, right. In the court, someone who wrote down everything, so the box could be evidence of that. And radios can use batteries. Yeah, the radios made much more sense than the TV, especially with a blackout. Incidentally, there is no radio on the Prometheus. Oh, well, that rules out that. There are only one large TV. I mean, if she had a power box, she could run the TV, but I doubt that for an apartment and like a complex place. I doubt she would have something like that. And I'm pretty sure that would be added to evidence. So, right. I can't put my finger on, but something about that seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. What? No! Don't be ridiculous, ma'am. Nothing ridiculous about that at all. The witness testimony, he heard the time, but it was 3 hours off. Yes. How do you explain that gap? Alright, can you explain this? Witness. Not right. See, I suck so bad I didn't even catch myself until afterwards. A video. Oh, Phoenix, that was playing the time thing if the power wasn't out. Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. Right? I think there's a problem lies somewhere else. We agree that you heard the time at the scene then. Yes, we agree. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Are you sure your voice you heard said it was 1 p.m.? And I typed something and if I typed something you only said, just let me know and I'll try to explain. Thank you. That'd be great. It'd be less words to I'm trying to work and the second reason I'm playing this game is because of my reading problem. I want to be a game designer. A video game designer. But to do that, I need my reading up. So, what I need to do is read to get my reading up, which is a really weird way to read to get better at reading. Feels weird to do that, but I mean, this is a good game to do it. I've already read in 5 words that I had to type in my tablet just to get to say the word for me. And one of them I had to literally go to a YouTube video to say the word because Google didn't have the word to say anything. Curse you, Google. Yes, I can precisely hear it now. That it was clear. Mr. Payne was the prosecutor. Verified. That. It must be fun watching me to find words. Verified. I was right. Verified. I hate when I'm not 100% sure. This testimony. My apologies, Your Honor. I too have only just learned the witness heard the time. Oh, I'm really sorry. I only remembered it just now. Terrible about the mistake. Well, you just watch it. Not much for on one of them. Was there? No, there wasn't. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Where is it? 3 hours off. Voices probably came from Jeep. Okay, there it is. Oh, blackout. Hold it right there, criminal. The prosecutor has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And the record proves it. You couldn't have heard the telephone or video. Gah! The defender has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Flawway? No, I found it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Swalloway. This court would prefer to hear a action testimony from the beginning, very beginning. These I cannot speak. We just have to put it in my little tablet because I can't see it apparently. Tablets are when I have to type how to say though.
Correlation.
Constant correlations are harming for your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. Yeah. My apologies, Your Honor. It's must be shock from finding the body, that's it. Very well, Mr. Flood. Let's hear your testimony one more time, please. Really, Judge? I think we have the worst witness in history. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. Where? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Where? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Uh-huh, sure. I see no watch on your hand, mister! You saw a clock. I guess that was late. Yes, that would display it. Clocks take batteries. The defendant may cross examine with the witness. Gladly! I agree, Mr. Wright. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear. I saw, Which one is it? It strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remember the clock table myself. You're trying to learn, and that's okay. There isn't need to be hard on yourself. Oh, thank you. I just can't help it being hard on myself seeing that I have graduated school. So I'm not even in school anymore, and it's still my reading level is still lower than it should be. It's like I'm not even in school anymore, and my reading level is low. Then again, I do have a learning disability, so I also understand why I have. I think I just end up being hard on myself because I'm so used of those back when I heard those bullies or most of the people, a lot of people say that for people with disability. You can't do this because your disability. And I kind of push myself harder because of that. I've always done that. I found myself. If you told me I can't do something, I would push myself harder to prove you're wrong. I can't do this. You can't tell me what. But I only did it for things I wanted to do. I wasn't stupid. I wouldn't do it for things like if I didn't want to do it. Go ahead, tell me I can't do it. I don't want to do it in the first place. A table clock. A table clock. Was there a table clock at the scene? This is the first time I'm hearing of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. They never used it. The murder weapon. Yes, the table clock that was used as the weapon. That was just what I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Yes. Yes, I did. Something's fishy here. Really, right? Really? Something fishy here. I see nothing fishy at all. Why don't you tell us that in the first place? I'm choking on my own saliva, apparently. I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened to myself. The witness said he saw the table clock. End of story. I think another reason. Now, I'll find the contradiction. I think a reason I find out voice is a bit easy and hard at the same time is I did act for a while. Yeah, where should I push? Solid. Oh right, the clock and the weapon. Where do I push? The weapon also. I did theater plays and I was on stage, so I had to act in front of people and sometimes do a different voice. So different voices aren't too hard. It just getting them right is the hard, especially since I've only ever had to do girl voices and never had to do a guy's voice on stage. So guys' voices are a little bit harder on me than anything else. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, you with your objects and your evidence, who do you think you are? Please don't do that. That's something I can certainly understand. I'm physically disabled myself, so there's certainly pressed to prove myself just as good as the other kids. It's another reason I really want to do the job that I picked for myself. I still want to do it. I have ideas written down. I want to be a video game designer. And I got a lot of. I can't do that. That job would be too hard for me. And yeah, that could be right. But I'm not going to give up on my dreams. I just have to get my reading up, learn some coding, and maybe get someone else to help me on that coding part. That one's going to be a little bit hard since I'm better at learning them personally with the person next to me, but since of Koba it's and everything, that's going to be a little bit harder to do personally, so I'm just going to have to learn through games. Not games. Well, I mean, I actually know a few sites where there are games learning coding, so I could learn them through games. Maybe I should try that. But I have to get everything up. Math, coding, reading. And then probably gonna have to learn anything I'll probably always have to learn something new, because since I want to become a game designer, I'm probably going to have ideas for games but going to have to look up on what certain things are, and like how if I want to do anything with history, I would have to learn some history and stuff, but I don't know. That's way further on. I already have a few games ideas written up. I don't have anyone study history yet. Goodness. Just answer the question, Mr. Swan. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness states, this statue is indeed a clock. Shame on you, Payne. The neck is a switch. You just have to take it, and it says the time out loud. As it does look like a clock, I submit it as statue. My apologies. You should be fired, Payne. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. You should have told us that in the first place. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Weren't you listening, Judge? You have to click it to have it work on its neck, Judge Wudgy. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes, Your Honor. There's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testimony never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock from the beginning because he went in the apartment. You're lying! You went inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah! Prove it! Prove it! I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! Miss Ray, you can't let someone kill someone without evidence. We have no evidence. I mean, you have no evidence. I have evidence. I saw it. Hey, can I be a witness on the stand? I saw him commit the murder. Well, I didn't see him commit the murder, but I saw him holding the weapon and him telling his evil plan of saying it to blame someone else. Can I be a witness? You stroke her with... you strike her with the clock stroke. And the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court! Interesting? I think. Not 100% sure though. R-I-G-U. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Swallowwit, the soundness of the left you in a quite impression on you. Understandably, since the weapon spoke, just you hitting the victim, the force must have burned into your memory. That's why you were certain about the time. What is this meaning of error can't be losing? This is all wash, baseless conjecture. Baseless! Just look at the witness' face. Who's the witness? Care to Elrogate. Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never look at the clock. I know, I see. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, it was him! He killed her and he should burn! Give him death! Order in the court, I say, order in the court. Huh? Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting this. The defense claims. Really, Mr. Payne? Dude, if that's not evidence of what just happened, I don't know what is. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the soul of the sound. Not so. Came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? This whole case is right on this. I better think carefully. Your Honor, the sound of Mr. Whithard was defending this clock. A fact which is clear from the samples. Oh man, I want to do so much. There's a save button for a reason, right? Ask the neighbors! I can't help it. I want to give wrong answers because I know what the answer is, because I don't want to know what they're going to say. Could be funny. It's 7 o'clock for batteries! Yes, clocks, all clocks have batteries. All you have to do is 7 o'clock for batteries. Batteries are in the right way. Clock seems working fine. What exactly do you mean, Mr. Wright? The clock was working fine. Yes, and... I'm sorry. I was thinking... I got confused back there. With all these testimonies. Mr. Wright! I expect more from a lord in this courtroom, even if it's your first day. I'm afraid I have to penalize you. Try thinking through it more clearly. Oh, yes, Your Honor! As I was saying, the whole case is right on this. I better think carefully. Ask the neighbors! All you have to do is talk to the victim's neighbors. Talk to the neighbors. I'm sure one of them must have heard the clock tell the time on when the incident occurred. I see. Does the prosecutor have anything to say, Mr. Payne? We already made an include. You can save and give the answer to the whole thing. This is on the Switch. That's why I waited to play this game. This is on the Switch. There's a save button now. I know there wasn't one in the other one because I was watching. He wanted to give it, but there was no way to save, so he didn't ever give the right answer. So there's a save button, so I can give the wrong answers. I love it. Oh, and the best part is this comes with 4 of the games, I think. I have it. So 4 games. Great. We already made all the necessary inquisition. Everyone lives near the victim. Part was out at the night of the time of the murder. Fuck! Furthermore, even if a neighbor had heard the clock, that would not prove Mr. Sin had heard anything. That's true. I believe you may be wrong, Mr. Wright. You were gonna penalty for this, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Let me think about it again. I should not be on this case. I should not be on this case. Ow! I should not be on this case. It is obvious. I should not be on this case. If you did this in a real court, I think I'd be fired. The sound of the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? No. I ask the courts to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Wow. 8:25. AM or PM, Mr. Clock? It didn't say! It didn't say if it was 8:25 AM or PM. What is it? 8:25 PM or AM? We must know. That's so a strange way to announce the time. I know, right? Oh, your fault. I made this part. I mean, I answered wrong several times in the beginning without any penalties because there's no penalties there. So yeah, on fire for sure for saying I was the person killed, saying Maya was the person killed, saying saying Mia was the person that did the crime, saying I did the crime. Pronouncing the victim's name wrong, and then also claiming Mia was the victim's name. Yeah, I'm fired, disbarred in several ways. Best part is I'm not even a lawyer. I don't even know how I got here in the first place. I don't know why Mr. Wright's letting me go with him at all. I have no badge, I know nothing about lawyers or being a lawyer. Oh, yeah, Mr. Wright shouldn't have me with him. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we heard the clock. What is your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25 PM or AM, Mr. Payne? PM or AM? Where did you check the clock? I'm right! He is a robot! He didn't even check the clock anywhere I could see. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Personally, the discrepancy between what Mr. White heard and actual time of death. So, Mr. Solwyn, try to talk your way out of this one. Or maybe just content of court. Yeah, I'm going to be way content of court because I also know the second case. I don't remember who did it. It's been so long because I remember watching into the second case, but I don't remember who did it, who died, or anything that happened. But I remember who the person is on the other side. And that's all I remember. And he's cute. So, I should be attempted court because as soon as the cutie comes, I'm on his side. I don't care about Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright's not my type. Ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it wasn't running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it! I'm so close, Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the concrete evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. Ah, man, we lost. Dun dun dun. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solwyn. I come all this way down here to testify, and look what just happens. And I would assume AM because the court doesn't run at night. I would assume AM too, but wouldn't you be bothered if the clock didn't? Since the clock doesn't really show you the time on the thinker, I would be annoyed if you didn't say AM or PM at the end. It's like, okay, it's 8:25. Is it AM or PM 25? Except for this court, it runs at night because where I live, it's 1 PM. Ta-ta-ta. Welcome to night court, where I don't sleep at morning. I mean, don't be awake at morning. Wrong way. The first court that's open at night because it's 1 p.m. I guess in this game it's 11 p.m. Oh man, we're late. 11:25 p.m. at night. Oh, that's interesting. Because if this was really, if my jokes of making this a reality, you treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your liars are all of the all slime. I'm slime. Aw, man. But I love that anime. I reincarnated as a slime. It's the best anime in the world, Mr. Solomon. Why are you roasting me? Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Yes! Larry's gone. Not so fast, Mr. Solomon. Chief! Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock wasn't slow of the day of the murder. No one can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try to think outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you might have your proof, right? Right? Miss Mia, why did you say my name right? I wasn't right. I said the word right, and then your name right. You did? Yes. Right. Are you A? No. Maybe. Can you think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? No. Yeah. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere. What can you prove, Mr. Wright? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove the claim before Ha! Through those words, let me see you pull this off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was slow. My badge! Mr. Wright has just her badge. Oh. Mr. Wright, get out of my court. Passport. Yeah, you went to Paris. The victim had just returned home from aboard the day of the murder. As we all know, the time difference between there and Paris is 9 hours. When it was 4 p.m. here, it was 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The woman hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time we heard struck her death in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Slump, or should I say, Mr. Did It! Nerd. You should go back to smiling, Mr. Solomon. You can pull yourself back and go back to Legend of Zelda. You don't have to go to jail if you go back to Legend of Zelda. Order! Order in court! Can be back to Happy Salesman. Well, this case has certainly turned out different than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. My processor's not processing. I lost the case. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. Really? I'm an idiot. I literally joked around half the time. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete defeat a defense so quickly and find the truth of the culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is the only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, guilty! Damn it, not guilty. Why couldn't you do it, Judge? What's with the phonetic? I wish that can we do that in real court? Can we just throw every time there's not a guilty case, we throw that up in the air? I don't think the janitor would like that too much, would he? And with that, the court is adjourned. Would that make court interesting? Actually, I feel like if Phoenix Wright was was real lawyer, I would actually go to court to watch things, because Phoenix Wright would just be interesting and make court fun since he shouts randomly and stuff. It turns out Frank Sullivan was the come-on burglar. He posed as a news salesman. Man, you sure he's selling newspapers? I don't trust it. I think he's selling masses to destroy the world with. Congratulations on finishing your first case. Thank you! Now, let's see if any of my memories will come back from the second case at all. So I think I'll grab a drink first before I pick on the second case. Post a newspaper ad to check and see when people are out of their houses. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sullivan let himself to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Frustrated, Mr. Sullivan grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her! Bun dun dun! August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Lobby number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won. I can't believe it either. Phoenix, we should be fired. Actually, I should be fired. You should be maybe disbarred for listening to my options when I tell you the answer. Because obviously I give you the wrong answer and you're going, oh sure, that's the right answer, and tell me it. So you should be disbarred for listening to me in the first place. Great. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You forgot your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trail in on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief look so happy. If she was this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy! Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone for sure. Good. I mean, oh, boo-hoo. Bye, Larry. Good. Wait, no, I mean... Yes, Larry! Yes! Yeah! You've listened to me once. Finally, right? You're on my side! Larry, your ends it. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy is gone now. Gone forever. Larry, she was never... nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry. Yes, you. I can personally see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. Larry, you owe us one too. Okay, not really. I tried to answer wrong several times. I did say, me and, Miss, May had did the crime, and instead of you, so you should be happy on that. Larry. Oh, but then again, I said May was the one who died as well. Also said she was poisoned and strangled, and yeah. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. No, we weren't, right? Right? If there was no travel back in time thing, you got. Let's see. 2 questions, 2 questions, 2 questions, 2 questions. 8 questions wrong on your first case. 8 questions wrong. Because there's 3 options and only 1 of them's right. So, 8 questions wrong on your first case. Yeah. You don't deserve the job. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me. Wait, what's this sentence? Is that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, really? You made this? Damn it, Larry. Oh, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? Excuse me? I think she got quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, don't get so sinful with me, so... Okay! Oh, I'm not just being sensitive with it. Really? Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she feels about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? It's my badge, right? No, it's, her bloody purse. No, it's, her passport. The blackout. I'm kidding. Check this out, Larry. Proof. Percent where you some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her, and she traveled. She cared about you, Larry. Which is congratulations. You had a girl care for you. Maybe if you had money, she would be able to be with you forever. But because you were poor, she had to stick with her sugar buddies over love. I don't know what she saw in you, Larry, but congratulations. You won one girl's heart. Woo, Larry! Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's pretty heavy to take travel, that's for sure. And it'd be hard to get past security, too. Because that could harm someone. This clock could literally kill someone, Larry. I don't know how she got past security in the first place. Well, make of what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Are you, Larry? Really? I am. Thanks! I hope that made him feel a little better. Where's my payment, Larry? Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depends on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part of it at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe. Over drinks? Ooh. And so my first case trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Geez, thanks, Nick. It's good to have a friend." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I don't know it. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Dun dun dun! And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be the promise that I would never be able to keep. Dun dun dun! The end. Woo! A brand new episode has been added. Game is saving. Yes. Please save my progress. That would be great. Oh, I didn't want you to continue it. Beep. Good. Stay right there. I'm grabbing a drink. Otherwise, my throat's going to kill me. Especially since I'm not tired. Alright, I'm back, and I grabbed myself a drink, and I also grabbed myself some fruit to snack on. The drink to keep sober, because, my God, reading out loud takes you out of you. But for me, reading out loud actually helps my reading better than reading in my head. But I can't seem to do reading out loud unless I'm recording. So I have because then I know someone will watch it in the future, or someone will actually watch my live stream. And usually it's in the future. Not many people watch when I live stream. And so it forces me to read it out loud. But if I'm not recording, it's impossible to read it out loud. I'm sure if I just could hang out with someone, I could read in front of them with no problem. Would solve my... I seem to not like the idea of reading alone. Even though recording, I technically read alone. Especially if no one watches me. Hello? Hello? Oh, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. I'm sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lovely. And it's all... well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. It's been great. I feel like getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask you. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it seems to be made that looks like a statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork out. Sorry. I'll put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence said? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by my office tonight? Say 9 to pick them up. I'd be in per trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I really could go for good burgers. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you later. Yep. I'll be waiting, Mia. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what papers, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I can see you right over there. That must be the thinker, the swallow those papers. How could you have known? Ho, you're not certified of background. Data information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho, my dear Miss Fair, I'm very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your term will silent. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ah! Dun dun dun. Purple hair. Red, white, and blue. And that's part of the flag. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay and Co. lawyer offices. Oh, I'm late again. Huh? That's strange. Guess she left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's the smell? That smell? Blood? May! Maybe she's in her office. No, it's blood. This can't be good. I have to go check, see if she's okay. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? That strange girl dropped out cold. I left her on the office sofa. I went back to the shop chief where she lies under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Damn it, Larry! Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the glass light shade. Chief's chair. A simple writing goes to the side. Feeling pretty good to sit on, too. It's the curtain with dried blood. Alright, this becomes the murder weapon again. Chief, it's hard to see her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. The figure lying next to her must be the murder weapon. There's some glass shattered near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass light stand lying broken in the back room. Nothing else seems to be like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fell from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Mia. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is received from this office store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I think I better call the cops. Find out what this girl was doing here. That girl, just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yips! Don't scare me like that. Excuse, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Mia Faye? Mia Faye. Mia. So Maya was right in this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there would be use for evidence outside the courtroom. My badge. I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. Oh, fine. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her blood. She wrote on it the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would she write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. What happened? Seems to be in shock. I won't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came into the dark room, and sis, so she was already dead. You and Chief. So you're the Chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were visiting this light at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, I think it was the clock. It was the thinker. A perfect normal office desk. The chief had a very personal polish about office desks. Being big on stuff that clients use, but keeping your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was for emails. Picked up the accurate model as some guy himself for fun nothing. The Faye and Cole books. Everything is written chief on net handwriting. It's a small book, but it makes a bit of money. All the chief's poor dogs are packed in here. There is where she files her cases, reports, and ruins. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone's halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quickly! What? What's that? Some scream from the other side of the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Phone receiver message to your screen. The police, that sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, you see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, you see? Got a person saying they saw a murder, you see? It must have been the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you to move an inch, okay? Great. Just great. Mia. Wait, she wouldn't have now. Whoa! screams me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her blood, you see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name, you see? Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Bye, Mia. Maya. Mia's younger sister, Maya, has arrived on the spot. I've taken for questioning and didn't get it out until morning. Eyes are heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I was stirring around waiting for busy hours to begin. At the district center, I had to talk to Mia as soon as possible. Mia and Maya is so hard to switch between. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. District Center Visitors Room. Whoa. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. Look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say something wrong? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought that. It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you. Heard about me. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my daughter's partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was edged the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he's crushed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil type. The only thing he lacks is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I don't know who to go to if I ever get into trouble. I don't know, Mia. I think you might want to wait and give him 3 more years. That's unless you want to be found guilty. Thanks. Then again, I don't blame her. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit down and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya, I know. The guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch. I'm real proud of this guy. Very sure. I think he's dead. Now for the camera. Bye, Mia. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with the outfit? Oh, this? This is all Acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in ritual training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirits medium in training. A spirit medium. I'm pretty sure that's qualified as straight. Maya, can I use you for spirits? To ask the spirit a question. I don't know the spirit's name or what they look like. I just want to know what they bloody said to me. I think it was a spirit. But then I went blind for a few seconds. It was not fun spirits. The day of crime. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. The morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for our upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. The clock shaped like the finger. The one Larry made. How could you have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice. Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone. So you said you have a conversation with your sister on your phone. Let's hear it. Right! Oh. I just remembered that this guy took my phone away. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Dick Gumshoe, I'll ask him. I'll write you a note, so don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. So, you're a medium in training. That's right. The Faye family, especially the woman, has always been very serious in the spirit world. Wait a second, you say the Faye family. So May was into this stuff. Of course. She left the mountain to follow the career, she said. Her power were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're really honestly to God, this spirit medium, with ESP and all that. Yes, in training. Well, can't you just contact me as spirit then? You can just speak to her and ask who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I can do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me this time long ago. She said if I ever was in trouble, I could call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to reverse me? Agree. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. They're out tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if the guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, that state will pick a turn to defend me. When will that happen? They're going to give me until 4 this afternoon. The business hours are almost over. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Tell me about the day of the murder. Sorry, I know this must be hard. No, it's okay. All I have been doing for these few hours is talking about it. Kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, this morning I got a call from my sister. was gonna arrive by around 9 a.m. Lights were off and smelled of blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. Maya. God, I'm gonna mess that up. Maybe we should do one episode at a time.